Bonjour, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to see you today for another French perfume review. And for new subscriber here, I'm Alice in a review every week. Iconic, chic, elegant, classy perfume. Some of them are also vintage. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and also to leave a comment. And today I am going to review a masterpiece. This perfume is really a masterpiece French perfume. This is an iconic perfume. This perfume was the favorite perfume of Lady Diana. It's extremely sophisticated, extremely elegant, it's chic. It's the type of perfume I really like, with some very old school notes, very soft, very delicate, a little bit intense. It's dreamy, it's romantic, it's a very elegant perfume. And today I'm going to review Quelques Fleurs by Houbigant. Look at this bottle, how beautiful is it. I really fell in love with this perfume, so I'm thinking also to buy a big bottle. I'm gonna say this perfume is in the same family as Chanel No. 5 of Miss Dior. It's a very old perfume launched in 1913, so probably at the same time as Chanel and also Dior. And it's a very aldehyde perfume. Aldehyde is not listed in Fragrantica, but I can really smell the aldehyde on the middle notes and on the opening also. And this perfume is extremely unique, very original, and I'm gonna say, if I can define the smell of this perfume, the dry down, the opening is very fresh with some tarragon, some French citrus and some green notes. And the dry down, it's a very opulent bouquet of different flowers. This perfume is supposed to have more than 15,000 of different flowers. And the dry down is very special, very elegant, very dreamy. When I smell this perfume, I'm just dreaming. I'm really dreaming. So the dry down is a very unique luxury soapy, white soapy powdery smell. It's very white. Something very white, and it reminds me of a very expensive, super luxury, also white soap you can find in a 5-star hotel or palace. It reminds me of something like that, and it's very powdery, but it's very white. And the difference, for example, compared to Chanel No. 5, so the aldehyde of Chanel No. 5 is a very fresh, clean, soapy note, soapy direction. This one has a more white, soapy direction. Chanel No. 5 is yellow, ambery, musky, a little bit, very fresh, very clean. This one is more powdery, more white, less ambery, less musky. It's very interesting, and I really love the dry down. I feel very special when I wear this perfume. So I'm gonna say it's not stuffy, it's very opulent, rich, very intense, and very hauntingly feminine. It's complex, it's fine, it's rich. You're gonna find some green notes on the opening, a very opulent bouquet of like 15,000 different flowers, a very intense bouquet. It's not something, you know, super soft or super very soft. It's a very intense, opulent bouquet with tuberose, heliotrope, a little bit of rose, ylang-ylang jasmine. So very indolic flowers. And the dry down is super interesting. It's a very white, soapy, a very white soapy note, and something you smell in a royal family. So if I have to define this perfume in just 3 words, I'm gonna say this perfume is super romantic. There's something very romantic about this perfume I love. It's really a love perfume in the sense that it's super feminine, super chic, super classy. It's the type of feminine, you know, I love. The type of femininity you fantasize about it. you dream about it. It's really the kind of smell that really turn you on. There's something very, very beautiful about this smell, super romantic. You think about love when you smell this perfume. You think about femininity. You think about a lot of comforting sensation, emotion. This perfume is really also opulent. There's something oriental about this perfume I really, really love. Same thing for Chanel number 5. The aldehyde is a little bit fresh, but very white, powdery, soapy aldehyde. And on the base, you're gonna find some musk, some ambery notes. And the bouquet of flowers, like I said, it's not super soft or super delicate. It's very opulent, very rich, and it's very intense, very indolic too. And last, it's a beautiful dreamy perfume. When you smell this perfume, you dream. You dream about luxury, you dream about femininity. Everything is pure, everything is clean, everything is luxury, everything is delicate, everything is sophisticated. I can understand why Lady D really, fall in love with this perfume and decided to wear this perfume for a wedding. This is also a perfect wedding special occasion perfume. The smell is so unique, so, distinctive, very elite, very luxury. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, dreamy, romantic perfume. What makes this perfume so romantic is probably, the bouquet of all the flowers. The flowers are very indolic, very rich and opulent, and you're gonna find a lot of rose, jasmine, ylang ylang, orchid, very sophisticated orchid, combined with tuberose, carnation, heliotrope too. So the type of perfume you really, really like for that. It's very dreamy, very, very romantic. Second, this perfume is very rich, very opulent. Of course, you're gonna find this very, very soft and delicate dry down with the white, soapy, white direction, very white, soapy direction. But on the middle note, you got something very intense, very opulent also, because on the base you're gonna find a very oriental notes. That's why I love also this type of perfume. You're gonna find a little bit of musk, of civet. This is an animalic perfume, and like any animalic perfume, it's very intense, very rich, a little bit musky and ambery on the base. So there's a lot of contrast in this perfume. I also find super sophisticated, because when you smell on the opening, you got some very fresh notes with some green direction, with a tarragon green notes, a little bit of fresh citrus. And you got this very opulent bouquet of flowers with the heliotrope, the carnation, and the tuberose, which is also very present in this perfume. And on the base, you get something very, very animalic with a civet. You're gonna get also some musk, amber, and vanilla. I really smell the vanilla in this perfume, especially on the dry down. You're gonna find also the vanilla, some very, very, very delicate vanilla notes on the back. It's super interesting, super contrasting, but I'm gonna say the main notes on my skin, it's a very, very white, soapy, very, very white, soapy, fresh and clean, but it's white. So the dry down, it's very unique also, and it contrasts a little bit with the rest of the perfume. So the dry down is a lovely clean powdery scent, very white. It's a very white, clean powdery scent with a hint of sweetness, probably because of the vanilla, and a mellow amber musk. So you're gonna also find some amber, but it's less ambery compared to Chanel number 5, for example. And third, this is a dreamy perfume, really dreamy. Every time I spray this perfume, I'm dreaming. I'm really dreamy, and I can't stop thinking about, the person who just walk behind me or just passing by and can smell this perfume, because it's very flirting. There's something very flirting, very dreamy, very intense. It's not aggressive at all. It's intense, but it's not aggressive. And yeah, the sillage is super, super dreamy, and like I said, I can't stop thinking about the person who just walking behind me or passing by and just smelling this perfume, because smelling this perfume in the streets or in a place, It's the type of perfume really can change the atmosphere, the vibe, and you can really smell the person. And it's this type of perfume, you know, super dreamy, super intense. So let's start to smell. I already can smell this perfume. So I got a vintage bottle. I know this perfume has been reformulated, unfortunately, like many old perfume. I have to look up, but I know for sure that there's a difference between the vintage and the new version, probably also on the base, because like all the animalic perfume, you know, they have to really create something very synthetic concerning the civet, and it can also really change, you know, the direction and the intensity of the perfume, and probably some notes also have changed. So I got a vintage bottle, but I'm thinking really to buy a big old bottle because I really fall in love with this perfume. And the price is not super expensive. There's a lot of different versions of this perfume. So the, you know, the very, you know, unique collection with unique flowers, etc. is super expensive. But, you know, small bottle of this one really can start at 65 euros. So it's not super expensive for a very unique and super luxury perfume. And it's such an iconic perfume. It was also the favorite fragrance of Lady D. She used to love this perfume and to wear this perfume all the time. And I know why, because it's such a feminine, but you know, the kind of classy femininity I love. It's super classy. It's a type of perfume that you really fall in love and remember of your life. Oh my gosh. Oh la la, this is such a luxury perfume. Yeah, and there's different contrasts, very different directions. So of course the main direction will be a very white, powdery, soapy, a little bit with sweet vanilla on the back, but it's very white on the dry down. So this is the main direction of this perfume. But to get to this main accord and main direction, you really pass by different, very sophisticated, I'm gonna say road. This is super luxury. I wish more women would wear this perfume. Oh la la, now I get this very delicate soapy white, super luxury, reminds me of a very, you know, soapy bar, white soapy bar you find in super luxury hotels, super luxury place. So on the opening you got something a little bit fresh, but I don't get the citrus. I get the tarragon and I get some very green leaves notes. And I'm pretty sure there's aldehyde, but the Houbigant aldehyde is very powdery. I'm gonna say it's different compared to Chanel No. 5 or even Miss Jo. The aldehyde of Houbigant is super powdery, but it's very white. It's a very white synthetic, you know, note, super luxury, but very white. There's not this fresh, clean, soapy direction. It's soapy, but it's white. Oh, no, it's super luxury. It's a dream. I'm dreaming right now. I'm like, oh my god, I really want to wear this perfume tomorrow, even for work. It's super luxury. So you're gonna get jasmine, rose, lily of the valley, tuberose, ylang ylang, orchid, iris, a little carnation, iris roots also. I really smell the ylang ylang, the jasmine, and the lily of the valley. And also I really smell the carnation, more the carnation than the tuberose, to be honest with you. So if you don't like tuberose, I think you're gonna love this perfume because it's not very present on the main accord. And I smell more also the heliotrope. And on the base, it's a very sweet, delicate notes of honey, of civet, so it's animalic, or musk, amber, sandalwood, and you're gonna find this very powdery vanilla. You know, Houbigant, super sophisticated, super classy, so it's not super sweet. You know, this sweet tacky accord. If you don't like sweet perfume, also you're gonna love this perfume because it's super delicate. It's really, you know, blend very well together, and the sweetness of the vanilla, it's super soft, super delicate, and blends very well with all the, you know, the jasmine and the lily of the valley. Yeah, and really to define this perfume, it's a white soapy bar, a super luxury white soapy bar, but it's white, it's clean white, powdery, very powdery white accord. And if I compare to Chanel number 5, you know, Chanel number 5 is yellow. It's a yellow powdery smell, super fresh, super clean, but it's on the yellow direction, with more amber, more musk, so it's very yellow. This one is super white, very white. Oh la la, I wish you could smell with me this perfume. Oh my god, and I just read on Fragrantica that someone used to wear this perfume before going to bed. She's spraying this perfume on her bed. I think it's also a beautiful bed perfume because it's such a dreamy smell. So I'm thinking also to spray this perfume on my bed. So I made a review of Quelques Fleurs by Houbigant. A beautiful perfume, sillage, very intense, very strong, long-lasting perfume. I'm going to buy the eau de parfum. I'm not a very eau de toilette woman. I like, you know, to feel the intense notes of this perfume, and I think, you know, the eau de parfum will be more intense and more long-lasting, more pronounced also on the base. So very beautiful, classy, sophisticated perfume. Day perfume, night perfume, all season perfume also. This perfume is perfect for summer, for spring, beautiful spring perfume with all these different flowers. Perfect also for winter because there's something very creamy, very comforting about this perfume. You feel super luxury, super luxury, so very comforting during the very harsh winter weather, rainy day too. I think this is a perfect, you know, all-time iconic perfume that you can wear easily for any occasion, any event, and you feel very special, very unique, very luxury, very expensive. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment also. So if you love this perfume, Quelques Fleurs by Houbigant, I would be super interested to know how you wear this perfume. What do you like about this perfume? If you have any question also, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. So I wish you a very beautiful day and see you soon for another review. Bye.